And I'm interested in if you could give us a practical example of how you think leaders could find a way to infuse meaning and purpose and goosebumps in these moments. So I want to start with the job posting. So how can leaders and businesses bring meaning and purpose and fulfillment and advertise that as you can get that here in a job posting in this industry?
Yeah, I think it's really simple, right? You communicate that we're here to restore people's lives, that you
Hmm.
get to help people at their most difficult situations that have been impacted by
Hmm.
some type of catastrophic event or some type of water loss or fire loss. And you're really listing the skill sets that you're looking for versus, hey, this is 24/7 and you're going to have to walk around in raw sewage, right?
Hmm.
When you list a posting, you've got to be able to focus on helping others, the joy of being able to be there for people when they're most vulnerable, because then I think you're going to get people that want to come work for you with the right culture,
Mm. Hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Hire
well
for
said.
character and culture.
Hmm.
Don't hire for skills. You can train
Yeah,
skills.
yeah. Hey, that's the business I'm in. Yeah, totally. It's yeah,
Teach the skills. And
yeah.
I think when you think about hiring in our environment,
Hmm.
we use know how to teach the skills of how to fold a piece of laundry or how to pack an item up, right? For safety. That's what the training is for, is to teach the skills. You
Mm.
have to hire for character. You have to hire
Hmm.
for how do you show up for other people? Do you want to help other people day in and
Yeah.
day out? Do you like the idea of restoring someone's life
Hmm.
back after a catastrophic event?
Hmm.
Because if those don't align,
Hmm.
even if they have all the skill sets,
Hmm.
they won't stay very long
Yeah.
because they're missing the meaning of the work, right? The
Yeah.
why we do this. And if they're
Yeah.
missing the why of what we do in the restoration industry, they're not going to stick around that long.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'm sure somewhere someone in Know How's marketing team is gonna just say, I think what we just learned is hire for character and values and Know How will take care of the skill. Right. Yeah, that was nice. Thanks for plugging that in there. So
It's true, right? Even within our
yeah.
industry, everyone
Yeah.
has some different processes and procedures that they typically
Mm.
are following. And I'm not talking about industry standards for structure mitigation and things that I know nothing about. But
Mhm.
I think for most of us, there's processes and procedures depending on your software system that you're utilizing. And those are the tasks that we do. It's not the why. So when you're looking to bring somebody to join look for a culture match, look for a character match, look for a value match, because those are the people that will last for a really long time with your
Mhm.
company because they
Mhm.
have meaning day in and day out. Tasks change too. When I started in the industry, we carried around Thomas Guide map books. So obviously those tasks don't
Uh,
happen anymore. I think that's important, right? They hire for the character. You got to connect
yeah.
on your value, your character, and your culture as a brand.
Yeah. I can see like a first team post that says take care of the customer. Never gets old. Okay. I want to get to the interview. So you're interviewing a candidate, they're sitting there, they're sweating a little bit. How do you help a candidate in an interview understand this is a place where you can find fulfillment and meaning? Like that matters a lot to Gen Zs based on what we've seen.
Yeah, I think it's same.
Mhm.
You're going to share a goosebump moment, right? You're going
Mhm.
to share some of the amazing experiences that they can have while working within your company.
Mm.
Whether it's an amazing experience with a coworker or whether
Mhm.
it's an amazing experience out at a lost site. And you
Mm.
have to communicate those. And I think
Mhm.
you also then are going to ask questions around what makes them tick,
Mm.
what gives them joy. And I don't mean what tasks do you enjoy, but like where do you find joy? And
Mm.
I think if you take time asking maybe the basic like work days are here to here and can you show up every day? And I think
Mm.
sometimes we ask not relevant questions during an interview
Yeah.
instead of saying, "What do you do for fun?
Mm.
What keeps you entertained? What
Yeah.
gives you joy in your life?
Mm.
What are some of the
Mhm.
things that matter?" I
Yeah.
think that's what you're going to pick up on, right? What do you
Yeah.
do outside of work?
Mhm.
What's happening in your life? And I think as you get to know somebody through the course of an interview, you
Mhm.
can feel off of them whether or not you're really connecting, especially when you're telling your story about connecting with a homeowner and getting an opportunity. We went out on this insane loss where
Mm.
water, right? The sprinklers went off and it flooded 17 levels of an apartment complex. And one of the homeowners that we got to connect with and take care of her belongings, she told us this amazing story about it's like a German little baby outfit that like her it's a little I don't even know what they call them,
Like
Hofeweisen or something.
lederhosen or some little baby
Lederhosen,
lederhosen?
thank you. This little tiny leather Lederhosen outfit, right? And that it belonged to her 7 generations ago, and
What?
every firstborn child wore it as like their coming home outfit. And we got to take that and clean it and restore it. We actually put it in this really cool frame and delivered it
Wow.
back. And she like broke down in tears. And
Wow.
I, I just, those are the types of moments that you'll get to experience here.
Yeah.
Now, if they took from that nasty water damage pouring from the sky,
Yeah.
then they're missing the water. But instead, if they hear you telling this amazing story about helping this older woman really recover from this loss,
Yeah.
they maybe are a good cultural fit for you.